I think it's game over. Welcome back to another episode of Living with a Rotary. It is currently, what time is it, 1 a.m? About 1 a.m. And we're going to do a hypermiling episode. We're going to try and drive all the way from here, London, the A40 is over there, to Scotland, Edinburgh, which is north, it's really far north. 402 miles. People on the forum say that they're really happy when they get 300 miles. I posted about this on Instagram. Jon Benson, who's actually standing right there. I'm still convinced the engine will run out of compression before it runs out of fuel. Thanks. Rory Mackie, hope you enjoy Leeds. Now Leeds is halfway there. Won't it need another rebuild before Edinburgh? Great. And one more. My brother's old RX-8 used to do about 8 miles per gallon. So, I need to average over 30 miles per gallon to get 400 miles.
Which is why I chucked on a set of Continental premium contact tyres, which should hopefully help eke out a few extra miles.
We're going to overinflate those to 42 PSI. I'm also going to tape up the bonnet a little bit, and I'm going to take a big poo.
Then the 61 litre fuel tank is brimmed to bursting with V-power, after which final touches are made to ensure that the RX-8 is as slippery through the air as possible.
Who's confident? No, shaking heads. Brilliant, thanks guys.
With the fuel filler cap taped up too, it's almost time to depart.
Right, so before we get going, I just wanted to let you know we've got Jon Benson from Tyre Reviews who's joining us. Jack's on camera, Ethan's on camera as well, and we have our long-term Skoda Superb estate, which is going to be the backup crew car because, yeah, I'm not going to make it to Edinburgh, so I'm going to need some help.
Okay, that's enough putting off the inevitable. Let's crack on, shall we?
Hypermiling an RX-8. Pretty stupid idea that I had. AC off. Bye-bye. Trip computer is reset. 402 miles, 7 hours and 11 minutes. Okay. Oh, God, why? Come on, Felix.
So the journey will take us from West London towards Birmingham, up the M6 between Liverpool and Manchester, skimming past Carlisle and across the Scottish border. If we make it that far, we'll have 70 miles to make it across Scotland, and up to Edinburgh for a grand total of 402 miles. Me, right?
Right, so my aim is not to go above 3,000 RPM. 38 miles an hour. Spirits are high, things are going very well. Come on, Felix. Sippy, sippy.
Meanwhile, in the Skoda...
I've never started filming something at 1:30 in the morning.
He's got lane assist, right, like we have. He hasn't even got pistons. He's banging trouble.
So we're coming up to Beaconsfield Services in a couple of minutes. You mind if I pull in and get some fuel?
I reckon he's going to do 342 miles.
I want to say 320 miles. I'm going to go for 280. He was saying he's to average around 30. And the other day when we were in there and he was trying to hypermile, he couldn't get out the 19s. So that's not even close. No.
So I think it's fair to say my colleagues are backing me.
Right, bit of a progress update for you. Have done 53.2 miles and it looks like I've just lost one little line in my fuel gauge. So by my reckoning and by the reckoning of the fuel gauge currently, I should be able to get to Edinburgh and back.
We've got a little game for you.
Oh, excellent. I love games.
Hidden in your car are about 10 post-it notes with riddles on them. Everyone you get wrong, you have to go forward a notch on your seat.
That's interesting. I travel the world and I am drunk constantly. What am I? My answer, Russian.
Not right, have another go.
Water.
You are correct.
I can help you clean, but I am not a soap. What am I? My answer.
Cut. Yeah, have another go.
A sand blaster. That's perfect. It works.
You knocked yourself up, buddy.
No, I dispute this. I want to take this to the top. Who do I need to speak to about this?
Okay, this is going to the committee. We'll get back to you.
Notch forward.
He's definitely got to move forward.
Unanimous. Move a notch.
We have just made it to Birmingham, exactly quarter of the way to our destination, and I am just under 1/4 of a tank, so could be very close. As it stands, it's doable, but remember, I will not be doing pure motorway driving all the way there. Oh, it feels good to use my clutch foot again. Been a few hours since I've done that. Now you can't go through these things rolling, you actually have to stop. Oh god. Oh god. This has got to be the slowest getaway from any toll booth. I'm being wrecked by a van and it's raining. Why? Yeah, I think that stop hurt me. 4:39 in the morning. I'm struggling, so I'm gonna have to pull in and try and sleep for 20 minutes, half an hour. Keel services, here we come. 4:41. I failed. Welcome back. You joined me exactly 1 hour later. Is it 1 hour? I don't know. What time is it? 5? Oh Christ, 5:58. I had a proper good old sleep here, didn't I? Let's get back on the road. I feel a lot better than I was.
I feel awful after that.
Alex, we have some news for you. We have officially ticked over half distance in miles and we're over half distance in time.
We've done all right.
Well, I think as we've had a sleep, we've not done that well. How's the fuel level in the RX-8? I'm really hoping it's under half.
John, it is under half, but only just by like half a mil.
Oh no.
Or, if my experience with Japanese cars of that era is anything to go by, which is quite a lot of experience, is the second half of the fuel tank runs out a lot quicker than the first.
Oh dear, oh dear.
With Manchester now in sight, it's time for Interesting Facts with Ethan in a Car.
Apparently, Manchester is the birthplace of vegetarianism.
Nah, you can't invent vegetarianism. You either eat meat or you don't. Vegetarianism is just bullshit.
Apparently, is where Rolls met Royce.
Were they in a pub or a Tinder date, perhaps?
Finally, it's the home of the black pudding.
I actually thought it was Scotland. Thank you for your time and good night.
Bye-bye.
I've always wanted to be past Manchester at 7 in the morning. Okay, Alex, we have another task for you. This one is a quiz. I think you'll enjoy it. There's some fun car questions in here for you. But, small caveat, for every question you get wrong, that is worth counting to 1,000.
You expect me to count to 1,000?
No, I expect you to count a lot higher than 1,000. That's just per question you get wrong.
And what happens when I get a question right?
Well done you. What was the first manufacturer to sell a Wankel-powered car?
Mazda?
No, NSU.
Oh, the f***ing NSU.
Yeah, it's the NSU Spider. Now, can you tell me, what year did it come out? We'll give you to the nearest 5.
1967?
No.
1964.
Sweet, I'll take that.
What was the reg of the IS200?
Oh my god. I don't even remember the year it was made. It wasn't something like LR52 something.
Close. It's LS52. They're being kind to you today. That's just 500. What day, month and year did you buy the MX-5?
I think it was the 12th of February, 2015.
January 31st, 2015.
or where are you getting this information from?
This information was provided to me. I'm not sure where the source was.
I'm disputing it and I'm telling you that information is wrong. If I tell you I bought it last week, then it would be correct because it's my f***ing car.
No, sorry, no dice.
I'm not doing very well, am I?
You owned an E36 M3. What was the name of the colour of it?
Estoril Blue.
Got one.
With a solid one question right, a deal's a deal, so I guess it's time to start counting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 161, 162, 220, 221, 222, 1,317, 103,018, 476, 3,475, 3,476, 3,477, 3,478, 3,479, 3,000. Yeah, so we are 2 hours, 43 minutes away, 148 miles left to go, and I'm feeling so much better. The thing that helps so much about driving long distances is having daylight. Oh, it's a coffee as well, it's making me talk quite a lot. The only bad thing about coffee, right, is even though it perks you up, it also perks up your stomach. I really need to go for a poo. I suppose I could poo in my hand and then throw it out the window. Just because I'm handsome. And everyone's like, you're so handsome, you should be on YouTube. I was like, guys, come on. I'm getting so distracted. You guys are so distracting. It's because I love you guys. Oh, coffee.
Three-quarters of the way in. How you doing?
I'm starting to flag.
And how's your fuel tank?
Fuel tank is still there.
How's the needle looking on the gauge?
Over a quarter of a tank, which means that we should be good.
Alright, would you like some Carlisle facts as we approach the Scottish border?
I would love some Carlisle facts.
Which means only one thing. It's time for Interesting Facts with Ethan in a Car.
Did you know that Carlisle has been home to Eddie Stobart Limited since 1976?
I did not know that.
Every 24 hours, cars of Carlisle produce over 6.5 million custard cream biscuits.
That's a lot of custard cream biscuits, and Carlisle should be very proud of that.
It's 42 million custard creams a week.
I can do with a custard cream right now.
That's 2.3 billion custard creams a year.
That's making me feel sick.
With the miles ticking by and progress looking good,
We've made it to Scotland! How bad is that? We've done currently 323 miles and we still have just over a quarter of a tank. Felix has officially joined Club 300. How far can we push the envelope? That's the question. But for now, we're in sunny Scotland and it's great. So play the bagpipes anew.
with 49 miles left to go, the inevitable happened.
Oh, fuel lights. Fuel lights on. Get down low, nice and aerodynamic. Now made it off the motorway. This is where the fun's going to start. This is where the battle is going to be won or lost.
Remember, no braking, soft accelerating.
I'm trying.
36 miles to go. No one that I spoke to or read on the forum had got over 340 and we've done 365, so we've won in some way.
And now it's time for Interesting Facts with... Oh, who am I kidding? We're all done with this now. Ugh.
Edinburgh Castle is built on an extinct volcano.
No shit. That's mad. What happens if it erupts?
Well, I don't think it will because it's extinct.
Well, who says it's extinct? Have people looked beneath the crust? The tectonic plate might move and it might erupt. And then we're all doomed.
I'll call Scotland and let them know. Edinburgh was the first city in the entire world to have its own fire service.
You wouldn't think that Edinburgh really needs a fire service because it's so cold and rainy all the time.
The Encyclopedia Britannica was first produced in Edinburgh.
Well, isn't Edinburgh the best place in the world right now? This is an awesome place. I'm glad we're visiting.
All right, well, I wish you luck in the final 35 miles.
Thank you for your support. This is a lot closer than I expected. 32 miles. Wow, this is counting down really quickly. And that needle is not hanging about anymore. Come on, Felix. I know you're thirsty, but Papa needs 32 more miles.
At which point the whole of Scotland seemed to hate me.
No, there's traffic lights ahead. Come on, change. Ah! Ah! Why do you do this to me? This is bullshit right here. I should have gone for it. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. You're wasting my fuel. Come on. If I don't make it, it's because of you. I'm gonna come and find you, traffic light, and I am gonna do terrible things. Oh, nice and gentle. Oh no, the needle is touching the last bit now. Someone call the recovery truck because I don't think we're gonna make it anymore. No, please don't slow me down. Keep going. Come on!
Once out of the small Scottish town and back on some B roads, it was the hills that were now making my life torture.
This is a big old hill, which means that I've got to go up it.
After a few more stressful miles and many minutes looking for a place to break down,
I think it's game over. Yeah, I'm past the needle now. Oh, it was looking so good. I think it's got another 10 max.
14 miles away. This is genuine. This is not made up
After
at all.
we left 10 hours ago and he's got nothing on the gauge. Remember the Skoda doing this? And the Skoda was on 0 for like 70 miles. Is it making any kind of weird sounds or noises or hesitations?
No.
We have 5.4 miles left to go. It is completely on its knees. I'm really quite stressed. Still reckon 17 minutes of driving to do 5.2 miles. The RX-8 is telling me that we've done 410 miles. However, Google Maps is saying that's a big fat lie. And also the Skoda Superb is with Google Maps on this. Oh, it's getting tense. I had to brake there. Why? 2 more miles and we've done an official 400 miles. Oh, I'll have me some of that 99 octane, thank you very much. Straight over. Don't want. No! Move. Ow. Oh, massive hill. Oh, just drink it all up. Oh, this is. Oh, hello. Through 1 mile until I can know this hill. Oh no, traffic light. No. Oh, worst possible combination. I've got 0.9 of a mile and then I've done 400 miles.
This is really tense.
This is literally more painful than childbirth. Ow. Oh Christ, the fuel runs out now. Woo, buddy! There's gonna be hell to pay in Scotland. I'm gonna shut Scotland down. Oh, there's a nice big hill. Juicy hill. Give me some of those MPGs back. Oh, traffic light, why? What is your problem? I just need half a mile and then I've done 400. Where am I going? Traffic lights, do not even try that. I've just done 400 miles. 400 miles. And we've got 1.7 miles left to go. That's amazing. Right, let's get to the petrol station, Felix. 1.6 more miles. I can see the petrol station on the map and we're going downhill now. 0.1 of a mile, 1 minute away. And then I've done 402 miles. The car they said could not be tamed. Is that it? That's not it. This is it. Oh my God, we've made it. We've made it. Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, we've made it.
Done it!
No way.
No way has that done it.
Oh, would you like some BP Ultimate? Oh, yeah, yeah. Yes! Well done, Felix. Oh my God. Oh,
Insane.
how cool is that?
Done it!
Yeah. No. That's bad. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You can take a Mazda RX-8 hypermiling. Woo. Right, you're gonna get a drink, Felix. Let's see how thirsty he is. That's it, 58.56.
This means that the RX-8 averaged 31.21 mpg, which is pretty mad considering that Mazda itself gives an already overinflated figure of 25.2 mpg. And in reality, anyone who owns an RX-8 is happy to see over 20 mpg on a long run, so to see over 30 is unheard of. In terms of distance travel, this trip is, from what I've researched and the people I've spoken to in RX-8 forums, a record for a 231 model like Felix. What's more, we still had just over 2 litres of fuel in the 61 litre tank versus 65 litres in the R3 model, meaning we could have kept going to around 420 miles, maybe more. But we'll save that for another time. Actually, that.
As ever, I hope you guys enjoyed and got something useful out of this episode of Living with a Rotary. Don't forget that you can check out the rest of the series by clicking this link. You can subscribe to Car Throttle over here, and you can also check out the Car Throttle shop down there. Anyway, see you next week. Toodle pip. Come on, Felix, let's go home.